So, thank you for coming. This is live streaming on Facebook too, but I won't put you on Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, my name is Mark Brown. And a year ago today, we had a situation where our 3-year-old son, Judah, drowned. It was just a typical swimming pool that many of us have in our backyard. It was an apartment. We'd gone round to enjoy a barbecue and just catch up with some friends, Jen and Rich. We were in the pool area, and just me and Rich were chatting about life, starting to cook. And just a short distance away was the swimming pool, and Christy and Jan were poolside chatting, and our children and their children were playing in the pool. Judah came up to me, and he was hungry. He wanted to have something to eat. I assured him, my last words to him was something like this. We are preparing dinner, and then he wanted a drink, and I gave him a bottle of water. He drank from the water bottle, and then he got cold, and I said to go and go to your mum, and she will get you warm. Unfortunately, we don't know how, and we will never know how, but he fell into the pool. He had done drowning prevention and was a good swimmer, and there is no point in speculating. But Christy found him face down in the water. Her friend Jen, our friend Jen, pulled him out of the water, and I heard screams, and I looked, and Jen was holding Judah up, and I ran over and held him, and he wasn't well, and I checked his airways, and his lungs were full of water, and he was limp. And I began CPR. I lay him on the deck, and I began what are called chest compressions to try and keep his blood circulating. And I did this for a while, and then I picked him up. He vomited, but it was an automatic thing the bodies do. It was not an indication of him trying to take a breath. He vomited on me. I lay him down again and performed CPR or chest compressions for a little longer, and then I went into shock. Then my friend Richard stepped in and took over the chest compressions, and the first responders arrived soon after. I share this because no father expects this. No mother, no parent ever expects this. I share this because I'm a priest. I have been a Christian a long time, and I never expected this. As I did CPR, I was praying, screaming, not internally in my mind. I was screaming out to God, and I remember thinking, Lord, this is the miracle I will preach about for many years, expecting Judah to splutter and to hear him cry. Nothing. So over this year, my faith has grown. My belief in God has grown. Not because God I don't believe God allowed Judah to die. I don't believe it was part of his plan or God wanted another angel. That's all rubbish. What I believe is that there was an accident. And then in the midst of that accident and that tragedy, God became present. I believe that Judah is in heaven. I know Judah is in heaven. And I cannot tell you how much I yearn for heaven, to be with him again. My faith is deepened, not because I am free of tragedy, but because I understand pain. The truth is, all of us struggle. All of us have pain. Maybe not as dramatic as this. But if we waited till we were free of pain to have a faith that was alive, that day will never come. What we need to do is understand the pain in relation to a God who loves us. What we need to do is to face the tragedy and the trauma and ask God, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to act? What should I do? What I will tell you as a father who has lost a son in a year ago in just a short amount of time is that life is really, really, really precarious. The death is really easy. The pain and struggle are normal. Each of you, those listening and watching on Facebook and all those present at the grave now, you will have pain. You will struggle. God is with you, each of you. As hard as it is, and as difficult as it is, God is with you. God is truly with you. God is with you in the midst of the pain. So today we remember the horrific accident. Today we remember a life cut short, a vivacious, gorgeous boy. The last photo we have of him, he's smiling and full of life. He was in the car just an hour before he drowned, taken by our son Ethan. And that's how I remember him, and I think all of us remember him, as a dancer, a lively, energetic, Lego-loving, Jesus-loving, wonderful, wonderful little boy. So if you are struggling right now, I want you to, I'll finish with this. Wherever you are with your relationship with Jesus, whether he's a rumor you heard about, or something that you did in college, or someone you've never spoken to, if you are struggling, if you are in pain, reach out to God. Don't put him in the margins, put him in the center. Every day, as hard as it is, as difficult as it is, God will be present with you. And if he's not there, if you don't feel him, trust. He is there, and he will be there for you.